There we go. Now it's working. Ugh. I can squeeze. I like changing. That's well, the problem is I don't have the explosive built, which is a little crazy because I actually like explosives in these types of games. I'm a little bit behind. You know how it is. Life happens. Things out of your control. Oh my god, that's loud. That is weird. Okay.
Auntie's choice knows.
So what are we doing?
Better You is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose
Oh yeah, I'm
just
brokering
any
a
choice
piece.
when
Okay.
you could These
For real, I forgot exactly what we're doing.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute.
Yeah, I was gonna stream
Certainly a more
an hour
profitable
ago.
program than the
Some
Protectorate's
things
watered-down
happened
rip-off. Pitchball, they
that
call it.
changed that.
My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on
But we're here. That's all that mattered, right?
changes. Bronzing is
What's over here? What even is this? This sealed. Dock worker.
Mind your own business interests.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare? Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Why, looky here. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or were you moved by our plight? When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder.
You know, he is right. I've been a mill manager. It fucking sucks.
First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two.
That sort of thing gets attention, even around here.
Yeah, the sort of attention we don't need. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial
That's a little
figure around
sus.
here. Consider him a concern for later. Anything
Tejido.
else? Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
Okay. Anything else? So this Forbidden Secret. I don't even remember getting the message. I probably didn't read it. I'm just gonna.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
I would do that.
Was just
Oh, mine.
watching the latest bout. Easy heel.
With that client intake, it
Shooters
looks like
just
it's a good distance away.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
I'll tell you in like 9 minutes, Will.
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice.
Oh no, I passed it. Oops, was that 2? You kind of have to eyeball it. Is it just me?
Item. Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified. But we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight.
Okay, so
from
it's
my
I want to
quarterly
say it's about 2 or
underperformance
3.
review. First up, excessive corporate malfeasance. The only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang.
Cause a lot of these companies
Any
have
malfeasance,
a
if
like
you don't look for
a
it.
15-minute thing and they stop promoting your stuff. So it's different for each platform. Like Twitch doesn't do a very good job of moderation, but YouTube's very much
You're supposed to squeeze blood from.
they don't really do your due diligence, you know. Twitch and them don't. Like, after like a couple minutes, they'll like do a quick run through and just
Is based upon, not because we worship bits, but because of
after
the
that
system's
they're kind of just
glorious efficacy.
disappear.
While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your
Well, I'm trying to get
decisions
affiliation
as
before the end of the year.
consumers.
It'll be great. I don't think I'm gonna hit that number.
Frivolously lengthy approval
I mean, if it
process
happens,
all
that'd be
buried
fantastic.
neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product
Did I
to
call it?
market?
No, no, we're gonna
We
stop, right?
enhancing people's lives
Oh yeah,
now.
oh yeah. That was a good call.
Member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter.
That was a good
At
call.
Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic,
Get you something?
efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs.
Afraid he stepped away to his office. Hope you don't want.
I'm surprised you let me back here with no fight. Oh well, there's nothing here. There's nothing here to like take. But somebody's here. They're probably above, if I could guess. We don't have names.
Step right up for the most exorbitant. We cure
Who are you?
all physical ails. Most at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess. We cure some physical ails. That sounds all right, right? Don't. Can't help you. Sorry.
Oh, there's an odd doc here. That fixed civilian.
I appreciate your business, but, well, ever read the Middle Manager Handbook?
Put it in a memo.
It's the foundation of your...
Huh? Is it her? It can't be, right?
Greetings. In what
She doesn't have
particular
a
way are
name.
you afflicted?
Dude, the new Call of Duty, dude. The campaign, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
Peddle your way. Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
dude, you can't play, like, I was going to play the campaign like I did the Black Ops 6, but Jesus Christ, like, you can't really do that solo.
Let's confine ourselves to surreptitious glances from here.
Need anything? Yeah, all the yelling. Could listen to that all day, every day. Actually, I have. That'd be Melquiades. Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite
I
cocktails.
went down there.
Won't do it in front of me. If I did, I certainly wouldn't share it with the likes of you. Stuff sells hand over fist. Think the boss would share that with me? I'm just a lowly factotum around here. I mean, I actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care. Only every day, but he's not as bad as most. Till next.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, they're set to the right. This is the left. Well, this would be his right. He's not here. Unless I'm missing. Unless there's a hidden door.
The only division that earns us less when they work more is on the Bravo gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't.
Oh, they murdered somebody.
Let's not waste each other's time.
Go consume like a good
You're
consumer.
here for Melquiades Alcantara? Afraid you're a mite bit... Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased? Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if you had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour? Oh, so you were just stopping by to ask about his secret innovation, the one that likely got him killed. We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a large book. Leaves quite a mark. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers. No, it would make my day if you were to blame. I only cover internal rivalries. As an outsider, you'd be someone else's department to worry about. You're clear to saunter freely. Well, maybe someone over at the bottom rung knows something.
Probably that lady
Don't
that's
forget,
suspicious.
Auntie's Choice Zero-G whiskey gets you into orbit.
I read a bit of them, Brooklyn. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And once I read it, I just can't get this out of my mind. It's like our sitting president apparently is a throat goat, which is fucking crazy to think about. And the worst part about that,
Our business is concluded. Adieu.
Look who's back. You. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than a bag of Raptidons. I'll miss his wit. The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride. Moore's...
No, the craziest part about that dude is like, apparently, in those emails, they're fucking, they use like a lot of pseudonyms and shit. And one of the pseudonyms or nicknames is Bubba, which is a nickname for Clinton, which is crazy work.
Close enough.
This is truly like
Hey,
a fucking
didn't
circus.
you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says. Anything worth doing?
I just
is
got
worth
achievement for
overdoing
meeting this guy.
completely.
This is Amos.
Ah, she don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie.
Are you her husband?
There.
Sister?
Maybe that'll
I
do
mean,
it.
brother?
Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. She saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to. Yeah, I've known her since back when I had all my appendages. Imagine me going to a saloon or something. Why, you might come too, even, to chit-chat. Well, I reckon I could do that. With you, I mean. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
Interesting.
People say Auntie's choice and Sub Rosa are no time to chin wag.
Oh, this place ain't
More than a mite busy at the moment.
good to see your underbellies.
Hey, go-getter. Get your... Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute, all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do, anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be. There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine. Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creator. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
Okay.
All it requires is
Fucking
you
idea.
be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording
generally
facility
curious what
when
Amos
you're
wants.
ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios.
He wants
I'll
something.
be right along.
Yeah, but Black Ops 7, dude, they didn't make it. It's a multiplayer game. You can't pause it. I don't know why they fucking did this. I don't know why they just put their fucking foot in their mouth, dude. Like, why would you, like, Black Ops 6 is actually pretty good. A little short, but pretty good. And then they do this. It's futuristic. They're trying to make, they've retconned shit. Like, they made Mason, like, not being an asshole to his kids. Like, I played Black Ops 1 and 2. Mason was a dickhead. I remember that scene. Cause I just remember, like, damn, Mason, like, chill out. Kid's a little scared to climb up the tree.
Recognize your kind anyway.
It's crazy. You can't pause it. The game's not balanced for one person, which is what most people are gonna do. I can barely get people get on fucking zombies in Black Ops 6. Do you think people are gonna play goddamn? Think people are gonna play fucking campaign? Yeah, right. Idiots. They're fucking idiots. Anyway.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate?
Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous.
Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe? Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's chalk. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation. Not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
Yeah, people do change.
Oh, no, they weren't like that at all. Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So, guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that
Interesting.
works. She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject. Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee.
Oh my god, it's even worse.
Must have come up with it. Oh, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
You ate food once? Is that? Is that so? Recall anything else about her? Of, I don't know, even greater import?
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. I don't know how much more of this talking stuff I got in me. Anything else? Well, you know, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think.
Sounds
But,
about
you know,
right.
we were real tight
Little woman.
when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
Damn, she left you in red.
Oh, but this had her name on it and everything. Like that squiggly line, that means she wrote it. All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though. Well, you know, kinda. I didn't mind. Much. What's a few steppings on between close personal friends? That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty falling feel? You know, in your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all. No, there's stuff I can't say things about. Not to somebody I just met for now, I reckon. Sorry. This talk made me feel that empty
No problem,
feel
dude.
in my chest more. But I guess I ought to feel that way. Maybe.
I should have brought what's her face. I'm so awful with names. The girl with the fucking that we got the Raptidon skin for. if I should probably go get her, honestly. What is this? Like,
Tramicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Value added as well.
yeah, so the reason I'm fucking late is because, I try not to drink soda too often. And I had some orange juice in the fridge. And my stepdad decided, hey, he's gonna mix fucking tequila with it. Like, dog. What the fuck? Like, he's... Like, boy, you're not the only person that drinks the damn orange.
Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. We skip the frivolously lengthy approval process overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to the market?
It's very irresponsible, dude. It's like... I don't... It's... The thing... I had to stop myself from punching on that. I was like, what? It's not... It's the audacity. It's the... And she's like, what the fuck?
Efficient and well suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the moon.
That dude's a jackass.
Have an update about that personal matter. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujold's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity. I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later. May the plan...
Okay. I mean, we'll go.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in... might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind, and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me? Suppose I am. He's a good friend of mine, or at least he was. I missed him. But I weren't under any presumptions that our friendship would last the moment our unit was dissolved, or we otherwise parted ways. If something's wrong, I ain't in any position to fix it. True. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
No, well, he's an awful roommate.
Inez, it's Ortiz.
Oh my god.
Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please.
A lot of backtracking.
Find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave. But I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says,
That dude's probably
I
dead.
ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
Okay, what's next? Does fucking Niles have something? Without gonna be like, hey, by the way, I've Can we get this over with? Anybody else has anything to say? I'm gonna do them, of course. We still got stuff to do here. I just wanted to bring in this. I tell you the same thing I told my sister. I wouldn't live with him again. He's an awful roommate. Be real with you, nobody probably would. It's not worth it. Not worth the headache. No, there's nothing that pisses me off more than people that, like, inconsiderate people. And to add on to that, dude, it's like, you try to call him out, he gets all fucking defensive and shit. He's like a fucking, he's like a toddler. You ever talk to a motherfucker that takes, like, no responsibility for their fucking actions? The worst type of people, the wretches of the world.
I'm Jean Turfer Tyler, 6th base person for
Real talk, now I think about it. I broke up with my ex because of that. She's very much like that too. Gets very defensive. You get her advice, she doesn't listen, and then wonder why. Yeah. How the hell did I get up there? There's an elevator over there, right?
You'd make a great lower manager.
There's an elevator, okay. Oops. Okay, good thing I fucking hit my bumper.
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize. Good. The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that point across very clearly. Now please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons worthy of entrance into the best choice.
There's no way the break-in is there. Of course not.
You're back. You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real clear. All right. I'll grant that was passingly clever. I suppose I can make an exception just this once. For a moderate contribution to my post-Boniface retirement fund.
I wouldn't pay one bit for that attitude, dear. I'm sure we can find other means inside.
My, but aren't you a charmer? Clearly, there's more to you than the way you dress. Very well. I'll grant entry for the normal luminary rate.
You know, fuck it.
Thank you very much for
This
your
ain't that
very
much bits.
valuable patronage. It is our dearest hope that you have a lucrative and luxurious visit to the best choice.
Ooh, bet they charge 20 bits a bottle here.
Oh, it's him. What's up, dude?
Yes, yes, what is it? I'm very busy and I can't spare the time for... Wait a moment. My old compatriot from Paradise Island! What a pleasure it is to see you again. Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all of Auntie's Choice. It's all thanks to you and the information on mental refreshment that you retrieved me. Now even the most stubborn non-consumers can be reoriented, whether or not they desire it.
Well, motherfucker, since I helped you, can you grease the wheels a little bit, bro? You can't drop my name? So I can get in these places easier?
But of course, with what you've granted me, Auntie's Choice will be able to sway the attitudes of whoever we please. No more petty independent will stifling the free market. I hope you'll excuse me. Many people to see, meetings to attend, bits to make. If only I could refresh my superiors, this would all be so much simpler. Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never misuse this wondrous technique. Not until it's perfected. May we meet another time.
Still a wretched shit as ever. What are you dressed as? Hello? You got the boobs out. Can't see the areolas, but it's okay.
Oh, don't we all? Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right. If him up.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again.
Yeah, fire the door lady. She's fucking
And
rude.
I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner.
Motherfucker, you obviously killed this
A
motherfucker.
unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything. As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray. Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow. Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Dude, she's the idiot making meth in her fucking basement, bro. Oh, they're all dressed like fucking, like the chain whores. What the fuck?
Product line you sell the most, but I say you need to ask the common bottom runger consumer.
I mean, the only good thing I've heard about Black Ops 7 is the zombies, and even that's dubious at best. It's, if I ever do download it, I'll probably try out the new Transit remake that they made. That's like the only thing that piqued my interest. Where are we at? We're at 3. Where? Okay, so let's go to 4. That's obviously 4, right?
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what it's
dude, I wasn't gonna reset that. I was not about to reset the choice for pissing off Auntie. That I try not to save scum in these types of things.
we skip the frivolously lengthy approval.
You gotta eat your choices, you know. I knew what I signed up for with that. I'm surprised they came out in force like that. I think our business is concluded, sir.
Everybody, look who it is. All finished?
Didn't make the drink or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait. There's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
What else?
Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder. The freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
That everything? Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such.
Oh,
whatever that is.
Oh, he's in the, not the gallows, but, oh my god, what's that thing where they have you in there, like, head in hand? Like, you're just, oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, may you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Get the fucking rack. I think that's... No, wait. Oh my god.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Starlings refused to do when things were down at the end of this.
What is that, like a 2? Like, the problem is you kind of have to eyeball it if I'm missing something.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match
The power.
as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off tossballs.
How you fucking say that?
But our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more
I feel like I'm saying that wrong.
program than the Protectorate's watered-down ripoff.
I'm
They
generally
call
curious.
it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rules.
But I know what it is, because I
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? That will put posteriors in.
Oh, I've heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Powery. I mean, I was close. It's a Powery, right? Okay, yeah. Because it's not the fucking rack. The rack's where they stretch. They stretch your ass, man. That's a bad way to go. That's an awful way to go.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. Ready to make a purchase? I've got armor in all shapes and sizes and for all occasions. Though I'm guessing you get shot at more than occasionally.
It's not about medieval torturing devices in general. I just like medieval stuff. Medieval times in general. I mean, it's pretty interesting. And I'm a history buff. I really like history. It's quite literally that simple. Trust me, there's people that know way more about history than I do, dude. Oh yeah, the brig.
More of you.
What did you do to the mask, bro? What do you...
Jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from
Are you the
everybody
CEO?
else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? You implying I'm suffering from oxygen deprivation? You do know the only thing keeping us breathing on this tub is an air scrubber built by the lowest bidder. Joke's on all of us. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's Choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
What does jeer mean? It means to mock people.
That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange of goods and services. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, Regional Brand Manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. No. They'll just eventually switch them back on. I'm proposing a little counter-programming instead. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught.
Interesting.
Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the
I always do like the underdogs.
of my career. So I should mention while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
I probably could have just unlocked it, but it's like, bruh, I'm not trying to. I'm gonna try to avoid pissing off Auntie, because they are, at the current moment, a very, yeah, they're basically one of the main factions. And we're already back to neutral when we were in the positive. To be fair, I did kill Freddy though. So, like, you know, fair enough. They are, you know, they are evil corporation. Cause you kill Freddy and my guys. Yeah, you're probably not going home unless you're in the box. A very small box. Like chihuahua size.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment, but you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in penetrating.
But I get results, writ large in black ink on our balance sheet. You wet employees, have a profitable day. Always remember,
Yeah, they're canceling Roy. The fucking did to himself.
Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
As consumers, what's we skip the frivolously lengthy.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
I'm not surprised, dude.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you.
Roy's in a fucking predominantly black fucking space, being mad disrespectful and refusing to apologize. Yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. It's always like, it's always the white boy being in a black space, being mad, fucking disrespectful, and being surprised that people want to fucking hear we have to say anymore. The motherfuckers making $1 million, bro. I would just apologize, sweep down their fucking rug, dude. It's from like 20 fucking years ago. It's from 2012, those tweets. I still look like an asshole. Like, I'm gonna be real, Brooklyn. I'm not particularly upset, but I understand why people are.
Attention all employees of this pool.
This area is for client intake specialists only.
Of Spacer's Choice and the other
Deep fried.
Down by a rigged system and but no hope is better than false hope, right? I swear everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Auntie Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking who... The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend.
They cut it off.
Modest fee to each successive generation.
They're probably scrambling, bro.
Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations. Who
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months.
And
When we get back to the
if
ship,
you keep saying
let's
that,
give this a watch.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
No! Just like our sponsor softball team, the Anti-Cleo Starlings refused to do what they were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Kerfer Tyler, 6th base.
Why she posted up like that?
Spacers Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
All that Protectorate EA thing is downright unnerving. But at least they don't worship numbers or some such.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason. against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such.
Great. I'm probably gonna be siding. They're gonna probably make me have a choice of deciding what corporation, the technocrats. And I'm probably gonna side with the fucking technocrats. I'd rather deal with these fucking number crunchers than these goddamn corpos, bro. At least these technocrats. Oh, it's on Mondo. Have fucking morals.
No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
Okay, well, we're done with that. Okay, I wonder if we're gonna get the option to expose Auntie, because I'm gonna take it if I do. Well, this has been pretty simple. I wonder if something's gonna happen. This is Our Worlds too. Yeah, it's the Moon Man. That's probably in the game too. It's a cool RPG. I mean, it takes a minute to cook up, but I'm in the second half. It gets a lot of choices. And shit, cause how my character's built, I'm actually missing some stuff too.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice.
You just reminded me of Mondo. They pushed back the Fortnite crew thing for Game Pass till Tuesday, motherfuckers.
Mister, any bits to spare?
I got the last
Any
guy.
update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assumed that was your doing.
Absolutely right.
Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
Not really, man. I mean, you can't really beat free. It's as long as you have it, you get the bonus. I mean, I can wait. Yeah, dude, it really does suck, Armando. It sucks. I don't have to pay actual money for another subscription, you know? Oh no.
What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has got me starting to worry. Sounds like a tip-top action plan to me. Granted, a call like that's entirely above my pay grade.
We accept your terms. Consider this final payment for services rendered. Never speak about this to anyone.
Oh, you sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Surprisingly, psychopaths come in pretty good fucking handy. Which is funny, because the psychopath perk is made me less yield than the first character. Which is funny. Hilarious, actually.
Love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of
Yeah, because you don't see it too often. I experienced that. Join the board. But this game's super detached from the first one, so probably for the best.
And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones?
Oh yeah, I have a lethal graph research. What does this do? That one increases accuracy. What does this one do? Do I want her to be a medic or give a damage buff? Oof. Okay, hold up. Okay, what's the second to last one? I need that. That's actually a really good bonus.
Anti-Cleos was specifically founded to fight what nature inflicts, to offer higher quality pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature, because nature wants to kill you. Since then, our company has grown, evolved, consumed the first of many rivals, but that original goal remains.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I think we did everything, right? Oh yeah, we had an interview, right? We'll do that later, fuck that. Get me out of here. So the question is, which one are we gonna do first? That's Cloister, that's Gordon Ridge. That's the first island. Where's this at? Is this Cloister 2? Because we can do a 2-in-1. I generally don't remember where Dagomar is. Not remember, I don't remember what she said. Praetor. Okay, that's on Praetor. Who else is on Praetor 2? Save me a fucking trip. Oh, they're all fucking split up. I mean, we'll start at the bottom and work the way up. And we're back on Praetor. Anything else on Praetor that I should know about? Yeah, this is on Praetor too. Yeah, yeah, but it's basically just finding parts for her, which we already did. It was on this map, ironically enough. Oh shit. So. Are you serious? Well, let me jump off the damn elevator. Break the strikes. And then Dagmar's over there. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. That's okay. Oh yeah. I do remember now.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the
Who's the guy? There's a guy I'm supposed to talk to here. He's back here? Looking at the back door of these motherfuckers.
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? They work... So, we're making trouble until that changes. Can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's choice now.
Oh, he didn't change what he said the last time. Interesting. There's a hatch here?
So I'm clear, we're not
Zidge.
What does this do? Shock dispersal? I don't think anybody's here to spot us.
I've been off for a week. Can't believe what I... Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool. Some ne'er-do-wells, have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless,
Here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's choice to dedicate their lives to. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist,
Oh my
and when I
god.
say I, it is critical that you understand
She's
that
a-
as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, I guess I can respect your efficiency. Very well. The workers have
worst.
appointed a leader named Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumley?
Dunbar.
It's Dunbar. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear? Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Actually, the worst type of fucking people. The people who's in charge and they're fucking idiots. Can't do their jobs, dude. I'm here to clean it the fuck up.
Heads up, make some space. We've got a sanctioned non-employee professional caller coming out.
The worst part, I used to work on like a factory bay when I worked in Goodwill, the baler, and when we got a new manager, the worst thing ever. Literally came in, and when a bunch of people quit, built a machine that broke down more than the old one that cost less money.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can actually help us. Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
Don't use the bathroom.
Inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. Right. Exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day.
Yeah, that's
It
absurd.
is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
I don't know, dude. I'm a grown-ass man. Having to ask somebody to use the bathroom nowadays, I'll be pissed. Honestly, dude, if my manager said something like that, I'll beat the sleeves off them, dude.
It has been incredibly difficult. And very, very messy. And finally, we realized we'd had enough. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day.
That's
4
fair.
hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, We want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Yeah, well, of course you're gonna find it all ridiculous. You only care about what's best for Auntie. But there are demands all the same.
You know, I thought the other two were even fucked up worse. Probably just should have laughed off of that in hindsight. No, I think what they're asking for is fair. Truthfully. Oh, wrong. Like, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. Not the fact, Will, because, like, when you're, like, I don't know what it is, dude. When you're getting, like, a decent pay, like, you got a good job, like, you feel like the corporation's, like, family. I don't know what it is. It might just be cope. It might be, yeah, I don't really know how to explain that, but, I've seen it personally.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
No.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. Somewhere? Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3.
Moron.
I never imagined they might be. I'll get the door
Nimrod.
unlocked immediately. And
Nimrod.
cleaning crews dispatched. What more do they want? 12 hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the
Fucking
facility,
sleep.
consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
You know the worst part is, I said this in the first playthrough too, World 1. I'm actually fine with capitalism. It's unfettered capitalism, and when people try to expand shit and try to do shit like this is slave labor, dude. This is crazy.
Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
You know the worst part is somebody actually said to me, I remember the stream very well. Somebody said, "Fucking, it's not slave labor because slaves don't get paid, right?" And I'm like, slaves did get paid. They just get all of it gets taken out of their fucking pay, and it goes into this small amount of utilities. Technically speaking, they did get paid.
And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more they ask?
Yeah, it's a fucking ugly loophole that happens, unfortunately.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
And never mind, they would actually take it from the enslaver would actually take them the money and not thinking about it. The motherfuckers weren't getting paid.
We don't want to make demands, but no more.
You done? Can I tell him? I'm thinking of indentured slavery too. No, not chattel slavery. Chattel slavery is awful.
Hello again. Do you
Ignore
have news for
everything
us
I just
about the
fucking said.
negotiations?
Like 15 seconds ago.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation? She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made? That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cram now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her ankles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
I suppose that ended well enough. But this negotiation would have been much more succinct if one party had simply inflicted grievous bodily harm upon the other.
We're not doing that, buddy. What's the difference? The difference is, indentured servitude, you can pay your way out. It usually lasts for 4 to 7 years. Usually, and your children being born during that time wouldn't be slaves. Child slavery is based on skin color. You know, you didn't get a paycheck. You didn't get paid. Your children are born into slavery. It's usually generations of it. And yeah, you're just property. You didn't have rights. There's the difference. That's a very small keynote, top of my head. Was she in the prison? I cleared this place out pretty thoroughly. Okay, so she's still alive.
Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel with a fucking office here in Central Control. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
There? If you wish to feel better, try thinking of wanton murder.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal. One which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the disemboweling? So many choices.
I suppose congratulations are in order for having dispatched so many sentinels. Can't rightly say I'm surprised, what with your knack for wanton violence. But still, impressive. And let's not forget that I was the one who gave Azahelia Leitinger a purpose and fulfillment. Look at how much fun you've had.
That's funny. She's basically she's basically a psyop. She made a group to do her fucking thing. That's actually pretty fucking smart.
Oh, she's dead already. But I might make it quick if you have a good explanation for your betrayal.
Let's not be hasty. I mean, can it even be a betrayal if it was always lies? But I must say, when I started the Dawn at the Consul's behest, I knew you were the perfect candidate.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me.
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The Consul feared he was too weak.
You... How dare you! You shall pay dearly for daring to speak thus, and the Consul shall pay triple!
I see that Aza isn't the only willfully ignorant person here. Society needs to be controlled for the greater good, by any means necessary. Or would you prefer a more corporate way of life? If you have issue with the nature of humankind, perhaps you should take it up with the Grand Architect.
Dagmar, all this can't be right. How can you spout such lies? Our cause is righteous. It has to be.
As much as I'd prefer to not anger you, I must say your willful ignorance is still a thing to behold. You are always so willing to accept even the most specious of arguments. I can only hope your luck has run its course and the remaining sentinels are able to put you down. Your death would put me back in the Consul's good graces. Goodbye, Aza.
No, that's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes, that's it. I just need to find a piece of heat-conducting metal and something to peel the skin effectively. I did that a long time ago. Did you somehow not realize this?
Anyway, you're good, Will. It's a little hard to be upset at somebody who's willing to learn, you know?
Imbeciles! How did you let Aza get this far? Stop her! She needs...
Everybody's dead, buddy. I killed everybody here a long time ago.
They're closing in!
Oh, there's still people here. Isn't that cute? That's cute.
Beg your patience. Disruptive influences. Unleash my might upon them.
I have 2 melee characters. Probably not the brightest idea in hindsight. I heal more, but I take more toxins. Do I take that? There's an achievement for breaking your fucking, your thing 20 times. Nah, I'm gonna keep on, because I don't...
Never let herself be cornered. She's sure to have an escape route. We should find it.
Hello. So this is what this is for.
Ah, you're still alive. Now let's not be too hasty
Oh,
here.
you're dead.
You seem a rational person. There must be something we can do to resolve this peacefully. Please don't let Asa get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to. Well, I'm waiting to hear your ineffectual arguments as to why you should be spared. And then I'll kill you. You can start by telling me why. Why'd you do it, and why me?
Why? I'm a loyal subject to the True Protectorate. What other reason is there? When the Consul tasked me to help save the colony, I did not even think to ask why. And you were an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside. But then you went berserk. I never could have imagined how you'd take to the killing and mayhem. You brought me great praise from the Consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people.
Enough of this blathering on. It's well past time for Dagmar and her life to part ways.
She's dead.
Yeah, I knew that didn't come out my ass. They did get little gifts, right? They did like a good job. Like the house. The house niggas, man. That's why the lights. Never mind. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, I thought I was tripping.
As am I. Our enthusiasm got the better of us. She should have suffered more. It was too quick a death for one who betrayed not only me, but the whole of the Dawn. Now that Dagmar is dead, I'll be leading the Dawn into the glorious future. True. There may be those that do not accept my leadership, but they will die. The Dawn is too important to disband. What little risk any of them may pose doesn't concern me. I can send out a general message from here, informing the cells that the previous exalted leader has betrayed us and has been dealt with, and that I am now in charge. I suspect some will simply jump into the closest rift. And to be perfectly candid, I'm hoping there are more than a few that refuse to acknowledge their new leader. Enough to keep my knife skills up at least. It's done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.
I think there's something else here too. Oh shit! I didn't speak to the damn woman. Jeez. Oh yeah, I should open the door. 'Cause we may come back here later. I don't think we're gonna have to get in here because this is a but it's still good to have the door open. Yeah, like I said, well, it's all good because like for real, they didn't teach my mom about slavery either when she was a kid. That subject's so close to at the time where Ruby Ridges was still in school. It's probably too close to the damn too close to the subject.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
There. Where's the? It says on this planet. I'm not seeing a damn. Oh yeah, there. Is there anything else on this fucking planet? No, on my luck, I'm probably gonna have to come back here. Okay, I guess we're good to go. No, dude, it's been a crazy couple hours, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been fucking insane. I'm gonna work my way up. I don't think there's anything new in Eden.
Let us
What's
make
up?
our way to Paradise Island at once. So, the Sovereign was undergoing mental refreshment. I do
Yes.
not believe for a moment that he truly was in need of it. And I fear he shall never be the same. I am no physician, but I understand the dire implications of what you have said. Thank you for your candor. I have no use for false hopes. The Consul shall be made to pay for his part in this. Then we shall figure out what best to do with the Sovereign.
They're pretty meh. Yeah, they're kind of meh. They're not the worst
I'll
I've
admit,
seen.
The coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the consul for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame. Me? Rejoicing over a tyrant squabble? Never. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The consul might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before.
No, I don't think they're ass. They're kind of meh. They're definitely no fucking Mass Effect for fuck's sake. What is this? Oh, it's a tree. I thought that was something else. They know Mass Effect. Like, if you want to see some ass character writing, bro, you need to play fucking Wolfenstein Youngblood. I won 100% that game, dude. It took me about 2 weeks. There's a lot of fucking grinding. And let me tell you, dude. I played most of that game on fucking mute. Because the sisters they're annoying.
Oh, please, take a seat. And the doctor will be with you. Now legally accepted.
I must ask you to hold still.
Stranger?
Yeah, they're very annoying. The sisters. It feels weird being back here. We're not going to the city. We already been to all these rifts, right? Yeah, we did. There's no fast travel directed to the. Unfortunately, yes. Yes, I did. Not a fun experience. The game.
Stop right there, Arbiter.
Who the fuck are you?
Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to sentinels or the consul.
Your friend is wise. I constructed the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not be arriving. I recommend you lay down your weapons.
It's a trap.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious. And here I
Oh.
was thinking I was already present.
Virgil, touting your flair for the dramatic, even now I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal. I should think not. I would more readily seek lodging with a neural parasite than a sentinel. This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one
Dude, what's
not
up with his
undertaken
glasses?
lightly.
Looks like he's
Its
trying to be
aim
a
was to
hipster.
draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
Dude, his face, those glasses, that haircut, bro. I'm surprised the man's not taking bong riff, dude. What the fuck?
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
Perhaps you're right. No conversation can be had with a lackey of the consul.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him down. What do you mean?
Sentinel, I accuse you of impersonating a senior arbiter and threatening to unlawfully incarcerate another. I find you guilty on all counts. Prepare for absolution.
I had dearly hoped your refusal to meet the consul was not rooted in traitorism. But it seems I was wrong. If you expect I should roll over and die, you'll be sorely mistaken.
Legal measures at your ready, Commander.
Sorry, not ready yet.
That's that. Let us search the body. Perhaps we might...
Resolving this situation directly was the proper move. I shudder to imagine what that sentinel may have wrought unchecked. Did you find anything upon his body?
We did. It seems he was looking into the Supreme Arbiter's death. He sought to follow a lead on one Oculus collating post after confronting us here.
What? That can't be. Why would the consul look into his own crime? He must be seeking a patsy. Or this is a convoluted
I
attempt
made
to
a
lure us
mistake.
into
I
a
think
trap.
Virgil might have
The
done something to
consul
her.
expected us to kill his agent, loot the body, and thus prepared a trap for us elsewhere? Convoluted is certainly the operative word. We must investigate. Let us do just that. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again.
Watch you be. Virgil's gonna betray us. There's no shot, right? Why? I played fucking Old Blood. I bought the thing that gave all of it, all the Wolfenstein games, and yeah, I got Old Blood and played that. Oh, you 100% it. It's just the easier game to 100%. Like Old Blood, there's a lot of fucking annoying challenges to do. Like to get every weapon like max, then they want you to play the game on like the hardest difficulty, which is a bit of a slog to say the least, at least in my opinion. The game's really fun though. But like there's times at the end of Old Blood where it's like the difficulty fucking spikes. Dog, is this not on the same fucking planet? Am I fucking... Yeah, it's pointing this way. Where the fuck... Okay, so it's right next to the damn landing pad. Oh no, it isn't though, damn. I thought it was... Okay, it looks like it's not on the planet apparently. You got something to say, my guy?
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the Consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal? Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence, but hopefully I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Yeah, and I thought I was a psycho. Oh wow, it's out in the middle. I'm pretty sure this one... Is this a different one? Has to be, right? So do we have little boarding ships? Actually, I should take Maricel. She might have some interesting dialogue. Since they're opposites, her and Tristan. You know, Tristan seems to be more, hey, let's jump in the busting heads. Marisol seems to be more of a, hey, if if it needs to be done, she will, but like, if avoided, she'll like to do shit diplomatically.
I recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me. But in places, these security measures should not be operational. And the station seems to be on reserve power.
Oh, what the fuck?
We'd best tread carefully.
Yeah, I didn't think I was getting through that. Okay, well, we gotta do this the hard way.
Our commander hangs from a thread!
Scan.
You must keep your blood.
Oh my god, that was above me, right? It has to be above me. What the? Oh, okay. I think that might have triggered it. I actually didn't see the little plates there. That's on me.
some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We best first report to security ops. Lift this lockdown. From there, we can set about reactivating the station. A footprint in the dust? This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here.
Oh yeah, PSA, dude. I need to stop going to Dollar General, and you shouldn't go to Dollar General either. They're full of bullshit. Can I just say, Dollar General is full of bullshit. You know, I bought literally 3 things from there. I bought toilet paper, some forks, and what was the other thing? Some trash bags, bro. And that shit was almost $40. I'm like, what the fuck? Ridiculous, man. Go fucking broke shopping in Dollar General.
Work on this terminal. Unlocking it may be a creative endeavor.
I see why they got fucking sued, bro. Shit's highway robbery.
Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
Plasma tolerance is lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station into the active.
I doubt they have anything good on their robots, right?
Likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Corroded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts.
Yeah, and these, I usually have these in 3-hour chunks, mostly because, like, there's a channel I watch that just recently finished playing their Civ 6 playthrough, dude, and they've been on that playthrough for like 2 fucking years.
Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything seems out of place.
Like, because he's committed to fucking having his videos shorter than 30 minutes, and part of me respects that, and the other part's like, bro, I don't want to like take like months or years to fucking finish something, you know?
Be wary for anything. Maybe a clue.
Well, he doesn't live stream stuff. He records them in chunks, from my understanding. But it's crazy, bro. You know anything about Civ 6? It started with like that series started like the second last DLC came out when Grand Columbia, and he was still fucking doing it. I was like, there's no way.
I cannot say I have had to search for a hidden switch in a protectorate holding before. Keep watch. It could be rather small and well hidden.
So it's in the middle. So it's around here. I
think I've spotted it. Look there at the valve beside the sickly yellow pipe. There behind the room's main pillar. There.
Passcode is...
What the fuck?
Now, let's try amulet. No. Wingtip. Now, Sovereign's gavel. I should remember this. Damn it. Oh! Wait. Oh, no.
Oh,
Stand
kinda.
whatever fool words you ready in your defense, for they shall avail you not. I accuse you
I know
of
somebody with that
trespassing
name.
upon the private
Actiwoman.
domain of the sovereign.
Or the board.
For these crimes. Wait. I know you. Luther Okada? What in blazes are you doing here?
Okada,
and why
no,
do you
Okada,
wear the
my
Sub
bad.
Rosa uniform?
Because I work for Sub Rosa?
More than that, I don't think I can say, Cadet Rao. Mostly because I'm not supposed to, but also because I can't remember.
I knew this man when I was still a cadet. Okada is, or was, a petty troublemaker, though a crafty one. As cadets, Virgil and I apprehended him often. Sometimes Virgil let him go, but he usually went to mental refreshment.
Often enough to know the technicians by name. Until I forgot them again.
This truly is no ploy. But mental refreshment is supposed to return wayward subjects to the proper path, not cause whatever this is. Despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. But the fact remains that he now trespasses in a secure facility. Duty dictates that I must execute him. That's a wise path. One that shall give me time to contemplate what must be done.
An arbiter used the word execute in the last few seconds, yet I remain alive? Didn't think that was possible. I was sent here to do a specific job, but some of the details are hazy. Gives me conniptions. I was hired by an anonymous third party. They provided me with the station's location and credentials to bypass its defenses. May have tripped a few on my way here. Can't recall. I was told the station was abandoned, which it clearly isn't, and to break into this terminal and delete the information on it. That is all I know. I don't even know the name of this station.
Ignorance does not excuse criminal action. Even if you did not know the severity of this infiltration, it remains a deadly serious infraction.
Spoken like a true cop.
He and the other one must have put me away close to 12 times each. I used to be something of a ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well is a polite term. He was a repeat malefactor. I believe last time we met, he'd vandalized a janitorial automech in an attempt to make it spew profanity.
I got 18 months of hard labor for that. Served me right.
That's interesting, but it must be false. Sub Rosa is a large organization. Whoever asked for Okada must have wanted him specifically.
It's your boy.
I didn't used to be like this. I can still sneak with the best of them. Not being able to remember doesn't make me any worse as an agent. It doesn't.
Any of my fellow arbiters would have killed you before this conversation began. But I can't decide whether to disdain or pity you. I don't know that I can. He is a trespasser. His slipping mind matters not. My duty dictates it. Killing Okada may not affect the one who hired him, but his trespass is an indelible fact. He should not be here. That doesn't mean anything. An arbiter cannot trespass. And even if I could, I still act with the Protectorate's best interests in mind. Not out of some base self-interest. Were the situation different, perhaps I could look the other way. But Okada has clearly defected, and is thus not afforded such a luxury.
You know, fuck him.
Very well. Luther Okada, you stand accused of trespassing upon the private domain of the Sovereign, of espionage, of informational theft. For these crimes, I find you guilty of all counts. Prepare for absolution.
If I must die, I will die fighting on my feet.
I sense come. And it would seem. Let us see what remains on the terminal he was so interested in.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really try to save, bro.
The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal, I believe I know the answer. It is contained in a phrase the Supreme Arbiter drilled into our heads for many years. An Arbiter's gavel is judgment, and an Arbiter's scalpel is analysis. Try entering that.
Okay, this is empty. Deleted almost half a year ago, huh? Interesting.
From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme Arbiter had some sort of business with the Consul. To what end, I wonder? The tone of her response seemed relaxed, but I do not believe she would have met with the Consul unless she had no other choice. And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the Consul. But the Protectorate does not ally itself with Sub Rosa.
Why the hell would I save him?
I couldn't imagine the Consul pinning his duties on someone so clearly out of sorts as our recently departed friend. Besides, he has his own agents. Well, at least we found what we needed on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I only hope whatever awaits us at Central Control is less tumultuous. I wish I could take more solace in Okada's death. Alas. I hope that's true. More wastrels to slay. More traitors to root out and bring to heel. Or eliminate. Altogether, I think visiting this station was fruitful for my ultimate task. Hopefully we'll grow ever closer to discovering the Supreme Arbiter's true killer. And, circumstances aside, I appreciate your accompanying me here, Commander. It means much. Now let us return to the incognito and plan out our next steps.
Bro wanted him dead, I gave him a way out, he didn't want to take it, he was duty bound or whatever the fuck. I was like, whatever, I don't even care, he was a former Protectorate, he joined Sarosu, a gang of thugs. What? All the lasers that are non-existent anymore. I'm not gonna lose sleep. It sounds like he was not like a, I don't want to use the word criminal, it sounds like he was doing petty fucking crime. He sounds like he was a nuisance at best.
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared. Excellent. I look forward to it.
Huh, Negotiate is actually not half bad. Honestly, if I'm gonna be working with these fucking corpos, I probably need to negotiate a little bitty. Do I really need Stalker? Stalker's kind of like whatever. It's like kind of don't, if I really think about it. Stalker fits into my perk. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I'm probably gonna take Tracker off of the favorites. I don't. Oh my god.
Let's try this again, Rao. Auntie is bringing the free market to Arcadia. The free market is what allows anyone to choose their path in life. The free market is good.
Free market? Ah, preposterous. If it were free, anyone could take what they wished at any time.
It ain't free like that. It's free in the sense that it's been liberated from outside control, like the Earth Directorate or your sovereign. Folk can buy.
It's crazy that I disagree with both of them. A true centrist.
Something they cannot pay for.
They're fucked.
Free to take on work until they can pay for it. Look,
AKA starve.
in our society, we ain't limited by ration cards or clearance limits.
Yes, the idea of the multitude.
Oh, we're going to the cloister now. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, we're going back to fucking Praetor. I mean, we're almost done. Might as well just do our fucking quest. Do Tristan's quest.
Let us make our way to central control forthwith.
Well, of course, you can find agreement with most people. I mean, I agree with her that you should have to work for your stuff, because, like, let's be real, it's good to help people out, you know, give them a helping hand, but, like, you can't give people everything, you know? They get, number one, they get lazy, and two, what's the term? I'm blanking on the word I'm looking for. It's not entitled, but it's like entitled.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in. The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode.
Yeah, I guess entitled's gonna fit for now. Let's. You done? I thought he's gonna open that. Huh? Okay, there's something here. What the fuck?
I sense we close in on something central to my investigation.
What else is here?
Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. I
There's
think
something
this
unlocked.
may unlock the terminal, but the toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine. You must finish it.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. Actually, it wasn't. Perhaps at first, until I discerned her true intentions. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus, unless she was trying to lure the Consul into a trap.
Rao, you really ought to have a sit-down. Were this anyone except your mentor, you'd see this for what it is.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense. It's not obvious to me. You didn't know her. Wait, do you hear that?
Sounds like a trap.
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
It's logical. The Sentinels have all but taken over central control. It stands to reason the few Arbiters still trained here would only be Sentinels in armored regalia.
I cannot deny that central control has changed, but... what am I saying? I need not defend myself from the likes of you.
Enough! This has been an unpleasant day and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless, and accosting a higher-ranked Arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort. There's no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken.
Dude, Tristan being fucking... Oh my god, Tristan fucking crashing is sending me, dude.
You'd ask me that after witnessing my prior arbitrations? My resolve did not flag at Oculus collating post or the Vox relay, nor shall it here. I see very little reason to entertain sparing this upstart. Who decreed that she is to arrest me? Most likely the consul, or one of his minions. Her actions are twice as villainous as the tripe she claims to accuse me of.
Dude, this nigga's insane.
There is only one path ahead, and it is stained with her blood. Thank you. Junior Arbiter Mayhall, I accuse you of slandering
I'm here for the
Senior
bullshit,
Arbiter
bro.
and threatening
Kill him,
violence
come
against his
on.
person.
Fuck the
I
Protectorate.
find you guilty.
He's
on
killing all
all
these Protectorate
counts.
people.
Prepare
I'm here
for
for it.
absolution.
What? You went through the trouble to stay my hand, yet you still seek to judge me? Then you shall meet my judgment after all.
Dude, he's clearly lost his fucking mind, dude. What do you... Jesus Christ. Oh, it's shooting me. Oh, Tristan's down there. Oh my god, this is a little harder fight than I expected. I thought it was a 1v1, dude. Well, 1v3. You good, bro?
I suppose that's that. Shame about Mayhall. But she shouldn't have tried to bring her judgment to bear against me. There was no choice.
He's a
Violence has
madman.
been his default for so long. I bet other choices don't even occur to him.
Yeah, I think you're right, honestly. Smart thing
Your
I think you
thoughts
said.
have been noted. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover exactly what transpired. Have you lived all your life within the Protectorate? No. What do you know about what makes an Arbiter? I refuse to question the Supreme Arbiter, just as I refuse to cast every belief I hold dear into the mud. Push me no more. Virgil will know what to make of this. Together we'll figure out what to do. I'll message him when we return to the ship. Hopefully he shall respond. Quickly.
You know, they tell you when somebody's so far in the delusion denial, you just have to play along. You trying to buck against the delusion's only gonna make that. It's like the more you push, the more they pull. It's a shame. You just gotta let them spiral to the hit rock bottom and then figure it the fuck out. Motherfucker is crazy. He's homicidal. What, somebody else here? Is Virgil gonna say something?
Once we find Virgil, he and I shall unravel what occurred with the Supreme Arbiter. Together, we shall have no trouble, I'm sure.
Dude, no, he's gone mad. Oh no, I said I was gonna go from the bottom top, right? So this should be the last one. Why am I doing the companion quest? They get more fucking traits. They get a secondary trait that makes them way more powerful. And it's like, it's free XP. Don't really need an overheal at the moment. Have we been to Dorado? No, we have, because this is Golden Ridge, is with it. I'm gonna take Val with me, probably. Oh no, that's... He is a psycho, and the worst part about it, he's insane.
Do you believe Arcadia should ever return? The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down version of
Back here. Good times, right, guys? Good times. Got all of it. Can I get in here? Let me unlock all these fucking doors. Is there anything in here that I should be aware of? I think there was, like, probably, maybe. Oh, it's over there. Let's say, did I do that? I don't remember blowing Blaze head off like that. Oh, these guys again.
I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now. They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the
Which
missing
one was
anchorite
killed? I
knew
didn't see.
something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
Is that the old woman? I can't tell. It has to be, because the younger one was on this side, right? If I remember correctly. There's a thing here.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not.
I doubt it.
Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloistermate Anchor's Brun has some explaining to do. A disputation of current order methodology focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly. I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the younger one. She was, if I remember correctly, she was talking about like going to war is necessary, and all that shit.
That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden, placed by the name of Point Obviation. I don't know what happened to Anchoress Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious. And the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order.
Yeah, that's...
There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground. Yes.
I might. They got a bathroom. Okay, they have two different. Yeah, there's blood going out there. Okay, how the... Okay, how the fuck? This way. And then we go back up. Oh no. Wrong way. Go. Can I fast travel from here? Okay, I can't fast travel from this location. Fair enough. Anything of importance up here that I missed? Ow. I thought I was way lower. I didn't think I was that high up. There's an auto dock in here, right? Oh, and I can't use it. It feels bad. Where's the ship again? It's like, it says like right in front of me, right? About right here. Let me get a hit of this. Oh, it's a different part of the planet. Interesting. Is it gonna look different? Are we gonna find some different people? Or is it just gonna be like the one lonesome building? Kinda like an oil rig in the middle of nowhere.
Bye-bye. Cease any and all manner of perambulation.
Okay, let's not do anything stupid,
Don't know
people.
who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The end point?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Ancrus Brun straight away.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
The last Wilhelmina I know always tries to warp me in civilization for not sending trade
Braun
routes.
is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grasp. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we
I
can
mean, what if
ascertain
you're
the
wrong?
best course of action.
Playing along. Duration indeterminate. I'm grateful for your time and effort.
Dude, why does she have a, like, she looks like projector head? What the fuck? I would never, you can pay me the way this shit.
It's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
I am a longtime vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These
Anchorites are reclusive and highly regarded in Order Society. Anchoress Brunn's presence here indicates the importance of this facility.
Sounds about right.
Who's this?
It's the old lady that did this.
Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchoress Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary. I admit I have modified my stance toward that more recently.
Oh my
I
God.
understand your actions led to Seer Wiley's unfortunate demise. Such a bright boy, such promise. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist? Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department.
Oh
from
no.
their methods and their science.
She means
to
well,
solve
she
the
just
universal
misguided it,
equation
sounds
in
like
our
it.
lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the Angerhold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researchers' theories.
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
Tut-tut, a mind like that is never out of practice. And the experiment she's overseeing, why, she's orchestrating it masterfully. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber. Then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming. Wonderful. So good of you to join us. We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bujold's work and the experiment.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, so exciting.
So how are we gonna do this, Marisol? We gonna murder them all? We gonna try
How
to
much
talk
longer
them
do
down?
you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work.
I'll press them to verify my settings. Thereupon, we will begin.
Splendid. While others pontificate, we act.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or stay out of my way.
We can work together.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-ivs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame.
Would that make a new Big Bang?
If that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment. Thank you. All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
I was surprised to see her here. I was like, is she actually doing this shit? Yeah, I'm in a fucking vent again.
Indelibly eradicate alchemy.
What the? Something wrong back there? Hello?
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Can I fucking bash his head in? I don't really use a melee combat. It's cool what the flaws can do. I will give them credit for that.
Seems sufficiently scrambled.
Yeah, they don't have to be perfect. That's what my understanding.
should do it.
It's crazy because you can do this in multiple ways, which is how. I guess we're just gonna pull them.
That should do it.
The end rays.
Imagine that'll do.
She's gonna notice. There's no way, right? I would be very, very surprised if she noticed. Can't call the elevator. I came in for here. Oh, there's a box. Okay, I was gonna say. Hindsight, probably didn't have to kill him, but let's be real. It's better to... I prefer the way I did it. Just get rid of him. Don't have to worry, don't have to deal with being spotted.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final,
I don't like how that's going. This looks like a black hole is about to spawn.
Did it work? Did it work? See, Bouchard, was it a success? What happened?
hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun, but she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good. All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
Yeah, 'cause somebody else can pick up the work.
Best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change. Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist, and the other option would remain if we botch it.
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I am. I have been trying to be different. From the person others believe me to be.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely.
I hear you.
The Anchors is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely. And Marisol. Do
Jesus. I understand where she's coming from. She doesn't want to just execute the poor woman. She means well, but she's kind of off her rocker at the moment.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, hmm? Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. Some issues. You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning.
Dude, she's freaking out already. She's puffing and puffing.
Really? In what way? Solving the universal equation demands considerable thoroughness, but also requires all possible efficiency. Though, that said, it's true that we must guard against skimping unduly, to any extent that might introduce error. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected, an anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. I miss her skepticalness and insight. If we could agree on a topic, there could be little doubt in its logic and rectitude. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom. Oh, is one of you a seer now? Because I put considerable more stock in the prognostications of the Order's prime mathematicians than I do any old run-of-the-mill soothsayer. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. That's both incorrect and rather mean. Ah, The experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add.
Oh, good, Marisol. Thank God.
There's a critical flaw in Sir Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. That is an interesting thought puzzle. As humorous as it is inapplicable. I remain unswayed.
I think she's too far gone.
Our fallback plan's our only option now. Head for the hatch.
What was that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend to do?
Where the fuck's the hatch? Am I fucking missing?
The experiment, there was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond. Oh!
What's the... Okay. Am I missing something? I think I am.
I'll meet you out on the landing pad, once this is done.
Okay, there's a hat somewhere. Do I know where? No. Is there anything in her room I should be aware of? I don't see a fucking hatch. Oh, there it is. Oh, the little bird. Well,
fellow scholars of the Order, a tragic accident has occurred. During our recent experiment in test chamber beta, we failed to recognize that ventilation systems had been left connected to test chamber alpha. As you know, it had been recently refurbished as an enclosure for Anchoress Braun. She gave her life for science. Well, it's true.
I tried to do it the nice way, didn't I? I didn't have the science of the speech, bro.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchoress Brunn falls prey to an unfortunate accident right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events are unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. Don't try to lay the responsibility for this on me. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't. You're looking more and more like enemies to me. Fascinating. You know, I reviewed that work myself, right? I'm well versed in manipulative prevarication from feckless mutineers. Try again. Or try facing a gauntlet of well-trained exemplars. I could always choose for you. Are you done? I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you... Fellow exemplars of the Order, come...
Oh. Ah, fuck, why do I have this, dude? Ooh. Well, let's test it out. Oh. Okay, so they have shield. It doesn't shrink them.
Munition requires ammunition.
I didn't want to do this, guys. I wanted to be friendly. No witnesses. Oh shit. Is the stream still going? Okay, dude, I thought the stream crashed, bro. That scared the shit out of me. You get achievement for using it. I didn't know that. Bro, but this uses so much fucking energy.
Investigating disturbance.
There's still more.
She's dead, isn't she? Lord help us.
P and Q are true if P is true or Q is true.
A simple truth table for turbulent times.
They never knew.
Extrapolating. Interpolating. Integral precision is blissful. Feasibly, some unrepresentation through repetition. Reacquiring target. Investigating disturbance.
Anomalous outliers. Taking cover.
Oh wait, I did not check the... I didn't check the one girl's body, the main guard. I don't think I did actually. Oh. Why did I think there was a loading screen here? What? Oh no, I did. I got everybody. I need to check how many people I had to stomp to get that achievement. That's I didn't know that shit was there. I happened to see a shrink ray in my thing. I was like, oh, I was actually gonna pick the rocket. Death sentence. No, I don't need that. That one's over. What happened to my shotgun? It's not Cleo's hunt, it's a trench gun. Oh no, I have the shotgun, I'm tripping. What was the gun I had then? I have my pistol. Don't really need my sniper. I actually don't. Doesn't matter then. Well, it does matter. The rocket pistol. I'm sorry, chick. She's gonna be pissed. See, I didn't.
Oh, look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Say, I know this was difficult and rather a mess, but you listened. You tried to do right before you did what you must. I appreciate it, the attempt. No matter how that may sound.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye. Oh, Brunn obviously murdered her. Thought you knew that. Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain.
But her canned feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me. Oh, not really. Not yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I will be. Thank you, dear.
I mean, I tried to do that diplomatically. The woman wouldn't listen, the guard wouldn't just let it go. And now all her and her companions are dead. She thought they were about to do something. Which she was wrong. Because I'm built different. I'm him with a capital H, bro.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results after a mission of...
That shrink rate came in clutch. It's way better than the first one, I'm not gonna lie. It eats fucking ammo, but hey, that's fine, it did the job.
I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through. A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. We could have done better by Anchoress Brun. If we'd properly convinced her to abandon the research, I'd doubtlessly still lament duping her, but she'd be alive. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brun rears its head, it will need to get in line. Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead. I hope so, at least. According to Anais, we could have reduced the likelihood of that occurring by completing the brain off. It's not anywhere near zero, but it's unlikely. She seemed pleased that we at least attempted to address her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you. No. There's plenty of credit and blame to go around. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
I mean, to be fair, I did try to talk her out. If my speech skill wasn't high enough. I needed, which is, I didn't check how much you needed, but I'm at 11 fucking speech. So like, really let that think in. The max is 20. Did you get word?
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility located on Paradise Island. Bringing our findings to Virgil will hopefully allow us to deduce something from all that we found. I only hope it dispels some of the muddiness we've encountered so far. Further complications would be most disagreeable.
Anyway, I'm gonna end it off here. We're gonna continue to do the companion quest, and then we're gonna get back to the main quest. I mean, we did most of them. We did. It's been 3 fucking hours, almost 4. Yeah. We're gonna continue on. The next time I stream, probably soon. Probably not tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go to the damn movies and go see the Chainsaw Man movie. Hopefully, if the stars align. But I'll see you guys when I see you. Have a good day. Bye bye.